Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the 3 by the Sea Designs YouTube channel. My name is Kim. This podcast is all about 3 by the Sea Designs, which is a shop that I have with my mom Dreama and my sister Becky. It's an Etsy shop where we sell our handmade project bags, hand-dyed yarn, and stitch markers and notions. And this podcast is all about our shop, but also about things that I'm working on, knitting, crochet, the occasional other crafts as well. So this is episode 46. It has been quite a few weeks since I have recorded a regular episode, so I'm probably going to be pretty rusty. So bear with me. I have so much to share with you today. So much has been going on. So let's go ahead and get started. Our shop is on Etsy. You can just type in our name, 3 by the Sea Designs, and it will pop up there to show you what we currently have in the shop. We periodically do add new things to the shop, but I always show them here first so you guys can have a preview and a look. You can see some of the things that we are adding into the shop tomorrow, but I'll talk about that in just a moment. But we are also on Instagram. We have a Facebook page as well as a private Facebook group called the Mermakers. All of the ways you can contact us are down below in the description box. So it's been a minute since I have talked to you guys. I feel like so much has been going on that I just have not had a chance to sit down and formulate a plan to actually put my thoughts together on recording an episode. It's been a busy summer. So the first thing that I want to show you guys is the mystery set that we had, our last mystery set, which was a Barbie themed set, and we called it Malibu Dreams. This was the inspiration picture for it. And I'm finally ready to reveal the what the set was. So here is Malibu Dreams. This is not for sale anymore. This was a pre-order from May, and you guys got this, or was it June? I think it was June. So, but it's a beautiful hot pink with fun, bright colors, pops of orange and blue and green, little speckles in there with a really fun hot pink mini. So that was the Malibu Dreams mystery sock set. And if you ordered the extra goodies with it, you got this little bag. Everything had to be pink, of course. So this was the Progress Keeper. And then if you ordered the needle stoppers as well, that was the needle stoppers. Aren't they so cute? And then, of course, there was a pink tee to go with it. So that was the goodies that came with the set. These were optional. They're always optional for you. You can get just the yarn or you can get the whole set. So we really had a lot of fun with this one. We love the fun, bright colors of not just summer, but of that theme, the Malibu Barbie theme. So I can't wait to cast on a pair of socks with these. I think I'm gonna make socks because it's just such a fun colorway for socks. But I'm curious what you guys are gonna make with yours. I've already seen some on Instagram of people making socks with them. I don't know if I've seen anything else so far other than socks, but I'm curious what you're gonna make with your mystery set. Speaking of mystery sets, we will have another one that will go up in August. It will be August 17th will be our next mystery set, and it will be a Halloween themed set. We're not going to reveal exactly what it is yet. Of course, I will let you guys know in the coming weeks, but it will be Halloween themed. So it'll go up August 17th, and then it will ship about a month later, mid-September. So then it will get to you just in time for October for all the Halloween knitting. So, what else? We updated the shop in June with our summer collection, and I just wanted to take a minute to say a huge thank you to everyone who shopped our summer collection. We pretty much sold out of everything. So there's still stitch markers and notions like needle stoppers and things in the shop from that collection, but so that's why we're doing a restock this month of one of the colorways that was from our summer collection. But I just wanted to say a thank you to everyone who shopped that collection, and it was a huge success. And we owe that all to you guys, of course. So thank you so much for your support and for shopping that collection. And we were really excited with the response that we got to it, and how excited everyone was to get their goodies. And of course, we have been so enjoying watching you guys make projects with the yarn, using our bags, using the stitch markers that you've gotten, and continue to tag us in your pictures and post in the Facebook group in the Mermakers Facebook group, all of the things that you're working on, because we absolutely love seeing those and sharing those with our little community. So thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it. The next update will be at the very end of August. It will be our fall collection. So there will be project bags, yarn, new notions, all in a fall theme, some Halloween stuff as well. And that will go up on August 31st. So the very, very end of August, and I'm pretty sure that's a Saturday. Let me just double check. Yes, August 31st is a Saturday. So what else? Okay, so let's talk about what is going to be in the shop starting tomorrow. There's quite a few things that we are adding to the shop. So first of all, we are restocking Salty Air and Mermaid Hair. It is a colorway that we came out with for our summer collection. Let me grab the skeins of it. It sold out very, very quickly on the day that we released the yarn. So we knew this one was absolutely one that we wanted to bring back. Plus, the Mermaid Waves pattern, sock pattern, is coming out tomorrow. I'll talk about that in just a couple minutes. So we wanted to have that yarn available to you if you wanted to use that with the new sock pattern. But here is Salty Air and Mermaid Hair. I'll show you the sock set. This is on our fingering weight Sanibel base. Isn't that pretty? It's got lots of fun, bright purples and blues and aquas and some little pops of green. And then it's paired with our tonal colorway Lagoon. Here's what it looks like without the cuff on it. And it'll be available across all of our bases except for our Stellina base, because we didn't have, we weren't able to get our Stellina base certain supply issues with it. So we just skipped the Stellina base. We will have Stellina for fall, but it's going to be a different base, but I'll talk about all of that on another episode. But it's available on Sanibel, Keukenhof, which is our MCN fingering weight, Destin, which is our DK weight, and Surrey. So let me hold up all of those for you. This is Sanibel, Keukenhof. This is an MCN merino cashmere nylon blend, Destin, which is our DK weight, and Surrey, which is our lace weight Surrey alpaca silk blend. Soft and fluffy and so pretty. And then Destin sock sets come with 2 minis. So we'll have those, and we'll have, of course, the fingering sock sets. So that is mermaid hair. Now we did bring out our tonal, which was Lagoon. That's the mini that comes with the sock set. We have that on big skeins as well. So we have it. It's such a really pretty, fun aqua color, and it goes so well with mermaid hair. So if you wanted to make a beautiful shawl out of these, you could do some kind of contrast color work. So we'll have it on Sanibel, Destin, DK, Coquina, which is our cashmere MCN blend, fingering weight, and on Surrey. Look how pretty. I think these would look so pretty together with the Surrey Lagoon and then mermaid hair. I'm making the Birds of a Feather shawl. I'll show it to you guys when I get to my whips. And I'm using, not these colors, but I'm using our Coquina base and our Surrey base. And I immediately thought of this when I started this shawl because I was like, ooh, this would be gorgeous. Okay, so that's those 2 colorways. And then we are bringing back, well, actually, let me show you the socks because I made them out of this colorway. Let me put them on blockers. This sock pattern will be available tomorrow in our Etsy shop, and it's called the Mermaid Waves pattern. And I just had my testers finish testing it. Thank you if you were a tester. I so appreciate everyone who helped me with that. So this is the pattern that's coming out tomorrow, and this used our mermaid hair sock set. I designed it to be a shorty pattern since it's summertime, but of course you could modify it and make the leg longer. You could do any kind of modifications that you wanted to. There's some really fun detail here on the toe as well as up here on the cuff to make it look like a mermaid's tail. And then of course there's some fun detail along the top of the foot that's patterned. Gives it some nice texture, makes it look like mermaid scales. This is actually my first finished object to show you as well because I finished these after I recorded last. So that is the Mermaid Waves pattern coming out tomorrow as well. I don't even think I said that today's Friday, July 12th. So tomorrow, Saturday, July 13th is when all of this is coming out. I'm pretty rusty if you couldn't tell already. So the other colorway that we're coming out with, 2 more colorways, is our very first colorway that we ever created, well, to sell anyway, which was called She Sells Seashells. We started selling our yarn about 2 years ago. It was June of 2022, and this was the very first colorway that we ever decided to add to the shop. So this is called She Sells Seashells. And it is a beautiful variegated colorway. It's got pops of blues and greens, some coral colors in there, speckles, all kinds of stuff going on. The base of it is this sort of light oceany blue color. It's so, so pretty. We're very proud of this colorway. Like I said, this was our debut colorway that we came out with for our 5th anniversary, and we just absolutely love it still. So this is only the 2nd time we've brought it back since then. This is what the sock set looks like. We named this tonal Starfish. This is the mini that comes with it. And of course it will be across all of our bases except for Stellina. So this is what it looks like on our Coquina base, our DK Destin base, and then here it is on our Surrey base. So pretty. This is our St. Augustine base, we call it. So that is She Sells Seashells. The Destin sock sets will again have the 2 minis with it for you. And we also decided to bring back Starfish in big skeins. It kind of matches my shirt a little bit, actually. Starfish is a beautiful tonal. It's a corally orange color. It's very soft and subtle. At least on my screen, it's showing up a little bit brighter than it really is in real life. Back here, it kind of shows you a little bit better. It's very, very soft, and it looks really nice with She Sells Seashells. I have to say that slowly, otherwise I get tripped up. Here it is on our Coquina base. So Sanibel, Coquina, Destin, and Surrey. I feel like these would look so pretty together in a project. Or you could do the Surrey and that together. So gorgeous. I did make a sample of the, well, this was my very first, I think I've shown this on the podcast before. This was my prototype for the mermaid sock pattern, and I used seashells and starfish for this. But this gives you an idea of what it looks like knit up. You can see that this pattern looks good with any kind of yarn, variegated, speckled. It would look good in a tonal. I'll show some pictures in a few minutes of some of my testers' samples. They did such a great job with them. So that is what's coming to the shop tomorrow. Seashells, starfish, lagoon, and mermaid hair, salty air and mermaid hair. We will update the shop as always at noon Eastern time tomorrow on the 13th with the yarn, the pattern, and we are restocking some, well, we have some restocks as well as some really fun Christmas in July notions. So let me briefly run down the needle stoppers that are currently in the shop that are still available. We have we have gnome surfers, pineapples. There's just a few of these, maybe 1 or 2 quantity wise, but I wanted to show them to you just as a reminder. Lemon bathing suits, so cute. Leaves, avocados. We have a cute Mickey and Minnie set. And then this is a cute Mickey or Disney Summer Vibes set. So again, those are very limited in quantities, maybe 1 or 2 each of them are left. The new things that will be in the shop tomorrow, we decided to add some Christmas in July stitch markers, progress keepers, and needle stoppers. Things that we've had in the past, as well as some new things. So let me show you the new needle stoppers that will be in the shop tomorrow. for Christmas in July. We've had these before, actually. These are our gingerbread men. These are brand new. Look how adorable these are. Mickey and Minnie gingerbread cinnamon roll type things. Just yummy Christmas goodies. We have Santa. He's so cute. These are needle stoppers that go on the ends of your needles, your knitting needles, the tips of them, to keep them while you're not working, to keep your stitches from falling off. They slide right on through that hole, and because of their material, they're like a silicone rubber feeling, they stay right on your needles. Holiday cuppa. We've had this one before in the past too. And then this one is so beautiful. I'm probably gonna steal a pair of these for myself because I absolutely love them, and I think you guys will too. Look, it's the nativity scene. How gorgeous are these? I absolutely love them. And then we will have, I think we call these coconut cocktails or something. I don't remember, but it's so cute. Little coconut drinks. And then we will have shells. I have a pair of these that I took for one of my projects. Oh, for my beach reading shawl. And I absolutely love these. So we'll have them in pink and blue. So those are the new needle stoppers coming. And I will put up some pictures here of some of the previous progress keepers and stitch markers that we've had in the past that we're adding back into the shop, but I just wanted to feature a couple of new ones. This is an adorable red Christmas farm truck that I just absolutely love. Isn't it so cute? And it's got a Christmas tree in the back. This is a metal enamel charm. So we'll have that one. And then we brought back our Christmas cookies, but we're only bringing back 2 of our previous ones, Santa and the tree. And then we have a new one that is a little gingerbread guy. He is so adorable. And then again, I'll put on the screen some of the previous notions that we are bringing back. We also have restocked our scissors. So let me go grab those so I can show you the colors. We are restocking some of our scissors. These have been so popular in the past. They are extremely well made. It comes with this sheath protector that you can put over them. So we have this color. We have a blue ombre color. What else? Oh, these are really pretty. These are like a rainbow material or rainbow metal with a navy sheath. This one is black with the floral. We have another ombre pink and blue with a pink sheath. And then we have a gold pair with a yellow sheath. Again, super good quality, very sharp, great embroidery scissors, or to keep in one of your project bags for when you need to snip those ends off. So those will be restocked tomorrow also. Is that it for restocks? Oh, we also added more, I'll put up a picture, more under the sea stitch markers, as well as our Mermaid Waves, or what did I call them? Making Waves? Mermaid Tail progress keeper as well, or stitch marker. So, because we had sold out of some of those on certain clasps, so we added more. There's plenty there now for you guys if you wanted to use one with your mermaid hair yarn, or making the mermaid pattern, sock pattern. So I think that's it for restock. Let me just double check. I think I showed everything. So I hope you guys, if you weren't able to get mermaid hair the first time around, we're restocking plenty of it. So I hope that you guys are able to get the mermaid hair if you weren't able to get it the first time. But make sure that you log in right at noon, because that's really the only way to ensure that you're going to get one, because they do sell pretty quickly, or at least they did the first time around. So we're anticipating, you know, because we've had a lot of questions about restocking it and people excited about it. So I just want you to know for sure, make sure you're logged in, set an alarm on your phones, or make sure at noon Eastern time on the 13th, which is tomorrow, Saturday, that you log in pretty quickly to try to get whatever you're wanting. Okay, so I think that's it for shop news. Thank you guys for listening to me go on about that. I do want to talk about the pattern just a little bit more for Salty Air, or for Making Waves. This is called the Making Waves sock pattern, and it will be releasing tomorrow in our Etsy shop. I will eventually put it on Lovecrafts in case you don't or can't get on Etsy, but it takes a few days for them to update everything, so for now it will be available in our Etsy shop. I'm gonna put up some pictures here of some of the testers. They're beautiful pictures that they sent to me, so thank you again everyone if you tested this, for your feedback and just for your the excitement about it. And I really appreciate everyone and everyone's different perspectives on it, and helping me figure out all the typos and all the incorrect, you know, instructions, and I truly appreciate it, so thank you guys. But so this pattern is designed, like I was saying earlier, to be a shorty sock, but you can modify it to make the leg longer if you wanted to. It uses a regular traditional slip stitch, heel flap and gusset, and also a standard decreased toe, except there is some fun detail that I added to the top half of the toe to make it look a little more interesting and more like a mermaid's tail. Let me put it on my foot mannequin so you can see what it looks like that way, because I love the look of this. I would say that a beginner, if you've never knit socks before, you may want to try a plain vanilla sock for your first sock pattern if you've never knit socks at all. But the stitches are very basic, easy to memorize. It can also be easily modified for DK weight. I give instructions in the pattern, not really instructions, but a little bit of advice on basically if you plug in DK weight numbers using DK weight yarn for a plain vanilla sock, or any sock pattern that is divisible by 4 for your front half of your stitches, then that should work. So it's very easily modified for a DK weight version. You could also make a children's size, or if you have a sock pattern that has children's numbers, and again, if the front half of your stitches are divisible by 4, then the numbers for the patterning on the front will work. You can also put the pattern across the back as well of the leg if you wanted to. You could just repeat that same process going all the way around. I did have a few testers that tried that and they said it worked fine. So I'm really excited about the new pattern coming out. I hope you guys love it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it brings out your inner mermaids. And this pattern was inspired basically because, you know, we love mermaids. We live in Florida, and my sister and I have always been obsessed with mermaids. And about an hour's drive away from us, there is a state park called Weeki Wachee Springs. And when I was a kid, we would go there periodically, and they have a live mermaid show there where you go down into this like cave looking thing, and there's this big glass wall, and the mermaids are in the water, and they do this live show. They go under the water, and they carry their air things with them, and so they periodically are breathing in the air while they're doing the dances to the music, and it's so fun. And when you're a kid, of course, you're like in awe of this. So I've always loved that, and so I think that was what, plus I mean, The Little Mermaid came out when I was a kid, so, and I was absolutely obsessed with The Little Mermaid. She's my favorite Disney princess, and so I just think all of that combined together just gave me a love for mermaids, and I've been wanting to make a mermaid pattern for so long now, and a mermaid yarn. So we finally got both. So that's where a little bit of the background of where the pattern inspiration came from. All right, let's move on to finished objects. I already showed you my first finished object, which was the Making Waves mermaid socks. The other two finished objects are also socks. That is all I have had the energy to work on. Well, I have worked on my other projects, but that's all I've had the energy to finish lately is socks. Mainly because we've just been so busy, and summertime, it's hot as Hades out here in Florida, and it's just not conducive to any type of blanket knitting or anything heavy. So I'm all about the socks right now. When summer sock camp first started, I wasn't really like feeling the sock mojo. I think it was because we were getting ready for our update, our summer collection, and I just was not in the frame of mind for knitting anything in those few weeks. But after our update, I started like casting on all the socks. But so you guys have seen these before, but this is my next finished object. They turned out so cute. I absolutely love them. So these are, well, the pattern is the Serene socks, designed by me, and I absolutely love them on self-striping. It's so cute. I love this pattern. I'm already ready to cast on another pair of this pattern, and I'm not just saying that because they're my pattern. It's so relaxing and like rhythmic to knit this textured rib sort of pattern, and I just absolutely love it. And it makes, no matter what yarn you're using, it makes it look so cute. So this gorgeous yarn is from Freckled Whimsy. This is her Halloween club, the very first one, called Halfway to Haunts, from May 2024. I started these on May 7th, and I finished them Sunday, June 9th. That's how long it's been since I've recorded, because I think June 1st was the last regular episode that I've recorded, other than the preview video. So I used a US 1 2.25 millimeter needle, and I used 9-inch circular Chaogu needles. So I absolutely love these. I did 15 rounds for the cuff, and then I did 40 rounds for the leg. So sort of shorties on the shorter side. And then of course the slip stitch, heel flap, and gusset. I love it, love it, love it. Oh, this was the mini that came with the purple mini that came with the set. I've already gotten 2 more. I've gotten June's and July's, and I love them. I'll show them to you when we get to the Happy Mail section. The next pair of socks that I finished, I don't even think you guys have seen these yet because I started them and finished them very quickly because they're like super shorties. Let me find my notes on them. This is my next pair of finished socks. They are, as you can see, super short, like super shorty no-show socks, probably. Well, I don't know, you could still see them at the top, but they're as close to no-show as you can come with knit socks. So these are just a plain vanilla sock. I started them Monday, June 3rd and finished them Sunday, June 23rd. And the yarn I used was from the Yarn and I. Her name is Cappy, and she's now called the Yarn and Us on Etsy. I'll link her below. The colorway was called, I'm gonna totally mispronounce this, but it's called Keukenhof Gardens. Let me go grab the band so you can see what it is. I meant to bring this out here earlier and I forgot. This is what the yarn looked like. Highly, highly variegated, lots of fun colors. I've had this yarn forever. This is what her tag looked like at the time. She's again now called the Yarn and Us. Her name is Cappy. And this is the name of it, Keukenhof. I'm totally probably Keukenhof Gardens. I need to look up where that is. So anyway, I'm very, very pleased with how these turned out. I just thought the colorway was so fun and it would be such a cute little shorty sock. Let's see what I did though. I cast on 64 stitches. The cuff, I did 5 rounds of 2x2. So super short cuff. And then I did 2 rounds of leg. So before I started the heel, I just did 2 rounds of leg. Then I started the heel, did the regular heel like normal, and then regular foot. And then for the toe, I did the umbrella toe, which is a technique I learned from Kay Jones from the Bakery Bears. I love this toe. It's like a star toe kind of. And that's that. That's all I really can say about these. It was so fun. I love the striping that it did. I love all the fun, bright colors. It turned out really cute. I love making shorties, especially for here in Florida. It's too hot. Other than in the winter time, it's too hot to wear regular size socks, knit socks. It's just too hot here. It's been, the heat index has been like 110 here, the feels like temperature. It's crazy. I feel bad for anyone who has an outside job who can't work in the air conditioning. In June, July, and August in Florida, it's unbearable. Okay, so that's it for finished objects. Let's move on to my whips. I'm gonna show you the oldest whip first, which is in my Mrs. Claus bag that we came out with last year. And it's my Go-Go Throw by Ambah O'Brien, and I'm using my Advent from Arkansas Yarn Co. You know, I hadn't worked on this for a couple of weeks because, like I was saying, everything was so busy for a little while there. And when I decided to pull it back out again, I thought just for like a minute, like, should I just frog that project? Because it was taking me so long to add in each color. But then I pulled it out and I looked at how much I'd actually done, and I was on, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was on like the 6th or 7th color, and I'm like, well, you're almost a third of the way done because there's 24 colors. So just keep going. And when I pulled it out and looked at how beautiful it was, I was like, you know, I'm not frogging this at all. So here is where I'm at. This is the Go-Go Throw by Ambah O'Brien. Last time you saw it, I was here, where this Progress Keeper is. So I've added in 2 more colors, repeats, and then I'm on the 3rd one, which is this yellow. And I really do love it. I think it's, again, and I talked about this a little bit on the last episode, that this is definitely a long-term project. It is going to be a huge, gorgeous sort of throw blanket. And it's all lace work, as you can see. So that's why it takes so long. I enjoy the lace work a lot. And I think this pattern is a good one for me, because I'm trying to learn how to enjoy the process a lot more than that final product. And so this is a good lesson for me to learn with this pattern, is how to just really slow down and enjoy it, and know that it's okay if I only get one color done. You know, if it takes me a couple weeks to get one of the colors done, oh well, I'm still enjoying it. So, and when I picked it back up again and started working on it, I was like, you know, I don't know why I put this down. I missed it so much. I really do enjoy it. My next whip is my Musselburgh Hat. And I have it in this really cute sloth bag from us, 3 by the Sea. And I started this one in May. I've talked about it a little bit already, so I have definitely made some huge progress. Look at that, how cool that yarn is. This is where I was last time, where this Progress Keeper is. I had only done, I guess, 2 repeats of the stripes. So I have done all of this since then. I'm at the point now where you're just straight knitting in the round. Once you've gotten to your designated stitch number. I love it. It's so cool. It looks just like a solar eclipse. And I'm making this for my boyfriend Gary. He is a huge Pittsburgh Penguins hockey team fan, and these are their colors, like yellow and black. So, and he's already seen it and he absolutely loves it. He thinks it's like the coolest thing ever, which I absolutely love. I'm using a US 2.5 3mm 16-inch circular needle Chowgu. The yarn, this is a beautiful solar eclipse yarn, and it is from BAH Yarns, and the colorway is called Hello Darkness, My Old Friend. Love it. Right now they have Olympics yarn. They have one that's like a striped, it's like red, or not red, it's gold, bronze, and silver stripes. They have one that's like red, white, and blue. And then they have another one, oh, that's the Olympic rings, the colors of the Olympic rings, which I thought was really cool. And I was super tempted to get them. I may still, if they still have them. Okay, so what else can I say about that? That's pretty much it. I'm at this, I take this with me if I go anywhere, because it's just straight knitting in the round forever and ever and ever until you get to your desired length. I have 3 new sock whips to show you and a new shawl that I started. Let me show you the 3 socks first. I've already finished the first sock on 2 of them. So this is, let me show you this cute Progress Keeper. This is a just plain vanilla pair of socks. I started them on June 23rd. The yarn is Desert Vista Dyeworks in the Bridgerton colorway. It's self-striping. And I pulled from my row 1 minis. I made the contrast cuff and toe in row 1 minis. This is the minis that I'm using for the heel and the toe. The blue one is called Blueberry Cobbler, and the pink one is called Carnation. The pink one's from Super Fine Yarn Co., and the blueberry cobbler is from Porter Wool Co. This is what the little tag looks like when you get your row 1 minis. They have the name of the dyer and the colorway name on them, which I absolutely love that they do that. And they're already wound, which is really nice. I want to get my row 1 subscription again. I miss it so much, but I have so many of them. I'm trying to work through the minis. Okay, and then this is the main color, the main yarn in the Bridgerton colorway. I've already started the second sock. Our lemon. We had this one in our summer update. So I'm through the cuff on the second sock and working on the leg. I did something a little unusual that I don't normally do, which was a 1x1 ribbed cuff, which I hardly ever do. And I don't even know why I did it. I think I was just, you know, I like to change things up a little bit sometimes. So I did a 1x1, 20 rounds for the cuff, and then I did 30 rounds for the leg. And then this heel is the butterfly heel from K. Jones. So that's the first whip. Oh, and I have it. Let me show you this beautiful bag that I have everything in. This is a gift from Aunt Milena, who is the playful knitter. She is such a sweetie. And she makes some really beautiful project bags with this clear vinyl material, and it's like a peekaboo bag. It's so cute, and I love looking over and seeing my project like inside of it. Such a cute, genius idea to do that. All right, second sock whip. I also have the first sock done. So I'm gonna put it on a blocker and show you. This is a fun pair of shorties. This is, let's see, what did I, this is just another vanilla shorty. The yarn I'm using is Yarnable's Summer Vibes colorway. That colorway came out probably 2 or 3 years ago, because it's been a while since I've had Yarnable. Maybe even longer, 3 or 4 years ago, when I used to have the Yarnable subscription. I love the base that that comes with the Yarnable subscription. It's an 85-15 superwash merino nylon, and it's so soft. So that's called Summer Vibes, the blue. And then I pulled some minis from some like leftovers from our a couple years ago. We did a Halloween mini set with the green, the orange, and the pink, and then there was like a black and something else, I can't remember. But I thought those looked so fun with it, and so bright and summery to go with it. So what did I do? I cast on with the pink, and I did a cast on and 2 rounds of ribbing, and then I switched to the blue and did 8 rounds of the main color for the rest of the ribbing, so 10 rounds total for the cuff. And then I switched to the orange for the leg, and I did 5 rounds. And then I switched to the blue again for the heel, and then obviously for the rest of the foot. And then I switched to the green for the cuff, for the toe. Look at this really cute Progress Keeper I have on here. That is from Charmed and Dangerous. It is adorable. And I thought it was perfect for these socks. Sorry about that, my battery died and I had to go switch it out. It always, never fails, it always happens. Anyway, I was saying that I used a US 1.5, 2.5 millimeter needle, and I did these magic loop, which I don't normally do, but I don't know, I guess I've just been like trying different things this summer and switching it up a little bit. I go back and forth between using a US 1 and a US 1.5, which is a 2.25 millimeter or a 2.5 millimeter. I go back and forth. I love the fit. I love the fit of the 1.5, the 2.5 millimeter. I think I like that fit a little better for me, but I don't know, maybe I don't really know what it is. I like both feels of the fabric. So I think for patterned stuff, I'm gonna start using the 1.5 more often. And then for just plain vanilla, maybe use the US 1, which this is plain vanilla, but still, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I like both. I'm trying to figure out, I guess, which one I like more. Either one works for me, but I do feel like this is a little bit more of a relaxed fit going up that needle size, just so ever so slightly changes things. I have not started the second one yet, but let me show you what bag I have these in, because it's really cute. This was a bag we had, was it last summer or the year before? Probably the summer before, I can't remember. But it's a gnome camping bag. Isn't it adorable? And then that star lining inside, so cute. And I have all my stuff in there. I have not started the second one yet. No, I have not. But I'm trying to run through these a little quickly because I know that it's a lot. The last sock whip I have is new also. And I am making the Mermaid Waves pattern, but I wanted to use a self-striping colorway to see what it looked like. Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second. Because I hadn't tried that yet, and none of my testers had picked self-striping colors or yarn. So I wanted to cast on a pair of 4th of July socks. So I thought, well, I'll do that and my mermaid pattern at the same time to see what it looks like. And here's how it looks so far. It's so cute. All right, so let's talk about everything. So this is the Mermaid Waves pattern. And the yarn I'm using is from Night Owl Fibers. It's the Sweet Land of Liberty colorway. I started these on June 27th. The contrast color for the heel is from Arkansas Yarn Company. A couple years ago, had bought some colorways, some like patriotic colorways, and this was one of them. I can't remember what the name of this was though, but I thought that would be cute to have a contrast color heel, and since I had that red, white, and blue, this was leftovers from another sock that I made. I thought that would be really cute with it. This is not the heel from the pattern. I decided to modify it a little bit because I wanted to try this heel. This is a heel from the pattern called Wrap 'Em All Vanilla Socks by the Sock Knitters Club. So I bought that pattern and I have been wanting to try the heel, and I thought that was a good one to try it on. It's got a little bit of a gusset, but it's done in, I guess, like short rows. I'm not really sure how to explain how it's done, but it was in its garter, which I thought was really cool. It makes it so squishy. I can't wait to try this on and see how it fits. But I think just based on the construction of it and how stretchy it is and how squishy it is, I think it's gonna do very well. So I'm really happy with the self-striping on it with this pattern. I think it looks really cute. I love this area where the pattern section goes like crosses with the other colors. So you can see some of that striping even more. I think that looks really cute. And of course I have one of our glitter globes with silver stars in it. I thought that was appropriate. I have started the second one already. I split the skein into two. Oh, this is the yarn that I'm using for the contrast. It's got stellina in it. And I had all this left over, so I'm like, I have to use this. I did start the second one, and I'm just through the cuff. So when I finish that first one, I can immediately pick this up again. These little needle stoppers, so I've had these beads forever, and I noticed that they're the same type of like rubbery material. They're not exactly the same as our regular needle stoppers, but they have that feel to them. And I tried them on the sock needles and they worked. They do not come off. You have to wiggle them off. Like, so they are definitely good needle stitch protectors. So we are thinking about adding some smaller some needle stoppers specifically for sock needles. We're doing some experimenting with that. So that is it. What else can I say about these? Nothing really. 15 rounds on the cuff, and then I'm just following the pattern except for at the heel. So I'm glad to know that this pattern looks really cute with self-striping as well. All right. Oh, and the bag I have these in, I realized that I don't have a 4th of July or like patriotic USA bag. I was looking through my summer bags and I was like, what? I don't have anything. This was the closest I have to like a patriotic bag because it's, you know, red and blue predominantly. And it's like, I mean, it's a roadside diner with, you know, hot rod or like old cars. What's more American than Route 66 and a roadside diner with old hot rods? So this was a bag that my mom made quite a few years ago. And I absolutely love it. Okay, now the last thing I have to show you is not socks. It is a new shawl. Let me show you the bag first. It's in one of our bags we had a few years ago. Summertime beach VW Vans. So cute. So summery and so fun. I love the colors on this. So I'm making the Birds of a Feather shawl by Andrea Mowry. You will not be able to tell much from this, but that's her. Drea Renee Knits is, I think, her pattern name, but her designer name, but her name is Andrea Mowry. And it's an asymmetrical shawl. It's not like a perfect triangle. I don't really know how to explain the exact shape that it comes out as because it's not like a definite shape, but you start off very small, and you're just working your increases up all the way, so it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then at some point, I'm pretty sure I don't remember exactly if you decrease towards the end, but I'm enjoying the process of it. I'm trying not to worry too much about the final result. So I started this almost a week ago, I would say. I started this on July 7th. I'm using our Sea Fan colorway on our coquina base. And I'm also using our Pink Lemonade Party colorway on our Surrey St. Augustine base. I think those look so beautiful together. We actually have some of this in the shop. This is, well, you could do two different ways. Let's see. This is what I'm using. Sea Fan on our coquina base and Pink Lemonade Party on our St. Augustine Surrey. This is what I was talking about earlier, where you could match, you could pick any of our colorways and it would look so beautiful together for this pattern. You could do these together with this Birds of a Feather shawl, or you could do the starfish with seashells. It would look absolutely gorgeous together too. But let me go ahead and show you what this looks like. So you start off very small here, and you just start doing your increases, and you alternate between the main color, which this is the coquina base, Sea Fan, and then you switch to the Surrey by itself, and you're just increasing as you go, and you're striping. So it starts off with this sort of triangular look to it, and you just keep going and going. I absolutely love how it's turning out so far. Now I'm to the point where I'm starting to do some lace stuff. So this was pretty much all garter from here, from the beginning, which makes it so nice and squishy. And then this section I'm starting to do some lace. I just started on that. I have this beautiful Progress Keeper from Lock and Lou. It is a sandhill crane, which is a bird very prevalent here in Florida. They will walk around everywhere in your yard. You see them all over the place. And they're almost always together with their mate, which I think is so cute. So anyway, that is the Birds of a Feather, beginnings of a Birds of a Feather shawl. I've never made this pattern before. Everyone who's made it that I've talked to says they absolutely love it and that they're enjoying working on theirs, or that they did enjoy working on theirs. And I love the colors that I picked. The needles I'm using are the ones that are called for in the pattern. They are a US 6 4mm. I'm using my Luca wooden needles, my interchangeable set, and oh, and this is the shell needle stoppers that I was telling you about earlier. Love these. Oh, the only other thing I wanted to say about this is the pattern calls for 1.5 skeins of the main color, and I can't remember what it calls for the contrast, or for the it actually calls for mohair, but you can substitute the lace weight Surrey as well. But I'm going to modify it to make it 1 skein of each, because I don't want to break into another skein of this. If you wanted to make it how the pattern is originally written, it says you need 1.5 skeins of your main color. So I did find someone in their project page had a modification to make it with just one skein. So I'm gonna read through that modification. I'll link it below when I link the pattern. And I'm gonna read through that and see if that's something that I wanna do. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep going until I get towards the end. And I'm not gonna play yarn chicken with it, but I am going to maybe end it early or modify it somehow to only end up using the one full skein of this. So we'll see how that goes. But I'll keep you posted on that. And I will link that modification I found below on, I can't remember, it was just somebody's project page that had made this, shawl before with one skein. So that's all the whips I have currently. I do have a little bit of Happy Mail to show you guys, and because it's been 6 weeks, so I have gotten a few things in the mail, and then I will go ahead and wrap things up. So let's get all this Happy Mail out. I got some yarn, I got some project bags, I got my subscriptions. I ordered from Mountain State Stitches. I ordered her 90s bag that she had. This was a restock that she did, and I absolutely love it. It's so cute. I'll link all of these shops down below. So my next cast on, maybe even my Barbie yarn might go in here. So that is that one. And then I ordered from another bag maker called Delightful Works. She had some really cute summery project bags. Let me see. So this one is a shark themed project bag. This is her tag. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I saw someone on Instagram with this, like somebody that we follow was using this, and I thought, and I realized I had no shark bags. I was like, okay, I have to fix that. So I thought it was a cute little sock size project bag with sharks on it. And then I got this one mainly because it has mermaids on it, but it's like a pirate theme, and I just thought it was so cute. Look how cute. It's like a map, a treasure map with pirate ships on it. And then, of course, where is the mermaid? There she is, right there. She's in Mermaid Cove, of course. I just thought it was absolutely adorable. And I loved it with the green. And then there's a cute pop of color inside. Oh, I do have her card. Delightful Works. Susan is her name. It was an absolute pleasure to get these in the mail. I was so excited about them, and I can't wait to use them. All right, so I love supporting other makers. We all three do. We, even though we're project bag makers and yarn dyers and stitch marker makers, I will buy anybody's because I don't feel like there's any competition there whatsoever. And I love supporting and promoting small businesses. We're a small business, and even though we've grown immensely, like, we're still a small business. And so if there's ever a time where we can promote another small business, we absolutely love to do it. Not just promote them, but support them, purchase from them, and just encourage them to keep going. And so we absolutely love doing that. All right, I got my Avery Lane subscription, and I was so surprised because Nikki sent me some extras, and I opened the bag and I was like, okay, this isn't my normal one skein of yarn. Like, I was so excited. So I've got to show you these. So she sent me this note and said, surprise, I upgraded you to the deluxe this month. You're amazing and so talented. Happy yarning. Love, Nikki. I just thought that was so sweet. Thank you, Nikki. So normally, I'm thinking this is what would have normally come, but because I was upgraded, I got 2 extra skeins of yarn. But look at this super cute tie-dye bag. And the extras for this month are, the theme is called Summer Vacation. Here's the goodies. Well, it was the tie-dye drawstring bag. This is the mango margarita. Just add tequila, water, and ice. It makes one cocktail. That's pretty cool. And then this cute pink notions box. And then there was this adorable stitch marker that I may use with something summery. That's really cute. And this was the card. Absolutely love it. So the yarn is called Flip Flops and Fun in the Sun. Oh my goodness. I need to make me a pair of DK shorties with this yarn. It's so cute. That's her logo. I love her base. It's DK weight. It's an 8515 superwash merino. It's called Squishy DK. That's the base, and it is super squishy. I also love that she puts the date, June 2024, on the tag, so you can remember when you purchased, or what month that subscription is from. So then these were the extras. This one is called You Had Me at Aloe. How beautiful. I love it. Oh my goodness. And it looks so good with this. And then a tonal called What Are You Waiting For? Her names are so cute and so clever. And these all three together are so gorgeous. Maybe I should use them all three together in something instead of making socks. I don't know. They're adorable. So thank you so much, Nikki, for upgrading me to the deluxe that last month. I thoroughly enjoyed not only opening all of the beautiful yarn, but the surprise as well. That was super sweet of you. I really appreciate it. And I absolutely love Avery Lane Creations subscription. I look forward to getting it every month. It's always such a beautiful skein of yarn. You can get any weight yarn, I think worsted, DK, and fingering weight options. And then I guess she has a deluxe option too now. Check out her website. I'll link her below. I'm sure she has all of the plan information on her website, where you can see all of the different options for the subscriptions. So her colors are always so fun and bright and very much so my aesthetic. Her and I love very similar colors, like color palettes and fun, bright, speckly colors. I feel like we both love that a lot. So I always love everything that she sends. So thank you. I truly appreciate it. And I absolutely love getting this subscription. Another subscription that I've been absolutely loving is my Freckled Whimsy monthly Halloween subscription. I've really been enjoying this a lot. So June's self-striping colorway from Freckled Whimsy. This is her Halloween club. Let me make sure this was June. Yes. This one is called Free Broom Rides. This is Halloween Club number 2. Look how gorgeous this is. Oh my goodness. She also has an 8515 superwash merino nylon base. And it comes with this sort of charcoal, almost has like a bluish gray tint to it, like slate color mini, with all of these fun colors. So that's June. Can't wait to get that cast on. And then wow to July. This one is called Goblin Party. This is Halloween Club number 3, Goblin Party. Oh my goodness. With this purple mini. I'm pretty sure you can get it with or without. I don't know if this club is open at this time, but isn't that gorgeous? I absolutely love it. I can't wait to start these. So those are my two. Now I'm caught up with that, so I can get those going. And I'm pretty sure that's everything I have to talk about. Let me just double check my notes. If you're still here, thank you so much. I wanted to offer a giveaway to you guys. So last time I talked about this, I don't remember, it's been a while. I have 2 extra skeins of yarn that I've already made socks from this colorway. These are called Summer Vibes, and there's 2 of them. It's from Siobhan Crafts, and I absolutely loved making socks with this yarn. It's an 85-15 superwash Polworth nylon blend. I really loved this base, but I have 2 of these and I want to gift them to someone. So this is what the socks looked like that I made. I've made these a couple of years ago, so they're, you know, they're not new. And I used just a yellow mini for but look how cute they look, knitted up, like striped like that. Super cute, like summer shorties, right? So I thought someone would enjoy these. So leave me a comment, any comment, and I will enter you. I'll pick 2 winners, and I'll enter you in to win one of these skeins. So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for sticking around as long as you have. Don't forget, tomorrow, Saturday, July 13th at noon Eastern time, we're updating the shop with all of this beautiful yarny goodness and some even down below. It's a lot. Anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry it's been so long since I've actually been able to get on and chat with you. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm so glad to have been able to catch up with you all. I hope you're all enjoying your summer. Comment and let me know what you're working on. Let me know how your summer's going. Just say hello. I'd love to interact and communicate with you. Oh, and by the way, I totally forgot to mention this. Olivia did come home. She is home safe. She went on a trip overseas to visit her father's family, and I was super worried about her because she was gone forever. And but she's back. She's been back for a couple weeks now, and I'm absolutely loving that she's back now. So thank you guys so much. Some of you reached out and emailed and messaged, and I truly appreciate your thoughts, prayers, concerns, just genuine love for me and for her, and I really appreciate that so much. She's back, she's safe, everything is good. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful summer. I hope that it's not another 6 weeks before I get back on here. In fact, I know it won't be. I'm going to try to get back to my every 2-week schedule. And I do have some vlog footage that I've been accumulating, and I will do a summer vlog at some point. So thank you guys. I will talk to you soon. Take care. All right, bye.